We just killed Sir Barrington. It was a very sad death.
It was sad.
And
It was really sad.
I found it pretty easy.
Was gone.
He was easy to kill.
he was easy to kill. But he's dead.
So, Bregor lets out a single tear, and you guys go back to sleep. I assume you guys continue, or
You know what? I'm going to bury the bear and pour one out over his grave.
No, wait. Let me...
it's gonna take all fucking night to bury a bear, dude. It's like 600 pounds.
Well-
I don't know how much a bear. Stream, how much does a giant bear weigh?
Probably at least a ton.
Yeah, it weighs too much. You're gonna spend
Yeah.
all night digging, and you don't have any weapons.
Okay, that's true. All right, I'll just fucking go to sleep.
I'm
then.
gonna
Fuck
skin
the
it,
bear.
though. I'm gonna make a cloak of him in his honor.
My beloved pet is dead. Time to skin him.
Yeah. You know.
Like the guy who made the rotocopter out of the cat.
Yes,
Aw, yeah.
exactly.
That was awesome.
That's pretty
I'm going
awesome.
to take my dagger back from Bregor
Okay.
and kind of give him a look that conveys that I don't want to have to kill another pet. So, stop.
Unfortunately, while skinning him, you realize that you probably aren't going to be able to keep the head because the face is like cut and the mouth flap is like flopping off.
Mm-hmm.
So you aren't going to be able to have the bearskin rug effect. You're just going to have without the head.
That's okay. I'll just take the back or whatever.
Okay, I mean, yeah, you can get the rest of the pelt, no problem.
Okay.
By the way, I don't think training another bear with a bear cloak on is going to be the best. Just throwing that out there. I just want to let that be said.
That's okay.
The
Or
bear,
conversely, it'll work better.
it might work. Yeah, he might be attracted to you. I don't know how the bear council
Meet
works.
friend, unless you not friend, then I wear you.
Exactly.
And maybe I'll go for a different animal too. We'll see.
Jeff, now instead of one 50-foot piece of rope, you have two 25-foot pieces of rope. Okay, I've made that modification in your character sheet.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's what I'm here for. All right, so you guys go to sleep, wake up the next day. Nothing else eventful that night. People feast on bear.
that's
Actually,
good.
some people stayed up to cook the bear, and so you guys have some delicious. Okay, bear. It's kind of gamey.
I love bear.
All right, now what?
Proceed onward.
So,
Proceed on. All right.
are we going into
Onward.
this town, Vincent? Is that where we're headed?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I guess here we go.
Let's do it.
I'm not playing Dungeon Dragon to make friends with bears and walk through woods forever with like a pack of 20 people.
I thought the bear would fight with us, so I thought it would be like pretty sick. But
It would have until you fucking tied it up.
dude, don't worry. I'm gonna
We're like
I'm
the
gonna
most-
redeem myself somehow.
We're like the most safe group ever. They're like, if you proceed further, there may be antagonists. And we're like, well, fuck that. All right, so we make camp. I'm playing a game of Yahtzee.
Oh,
All right. So you guys start walking. You start passing a bunch of farms and small kind of outlying houses, and you can see way off in the distance a large tower from where you assume the town to be. And as you walk closer, through the hours of walking, lots of small outlying farms and some, other shops and shit. But then eventually you enter in towards a larger town, and you can see like a large curtain wall further beyond the town, an actual like tower arising from behind the stone curtain wall. So this looks like not just a small town, but a major city.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You've reached the border of the outlying town, the town outside of the city, and most of your people have wandered off now to go do other stuff. It's just
In the town.
Yeah,
All right.
they've gone into the town, either into a tavern or off to talk to some farmers or something. But
Telling people how good we
dispersed.
are.
Well, we got the people here safely, so we don't have to necessarily go in there looking for trouble. But like I said, we're not going to go anywhere where there's not trouble. So I don't know what to do.
I mean,
I think
I think we should go up and talk to the guards at the gate and get
Yeah.
a feeler.
well, the guards at the gate are going to arrest us because that's what
Maybe
guards
we
do.
shouldn't say
Oh,
our
well,
real
we-
names, just in case it works.
I think
the
we should
8-foot
go up.
troll gives us away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we go up to the guards at the gate, we tell them who we are, and see how they react. And we're not too deep inside of the town where we can get away.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could tell them that we just help those people get away from the ogres or something, and
It's true.
let Longboard do the talking.
Just outside of game, real quick, I'm still wearing the garb that all the other ogres were, correct?
Yeah,
Okay,
you're still wearing the ogre hides.
great. Let's
Yeah.
go.
And as the bear had pointed out earlier, you do smell.
Okay.
So you guys are walking, and sure enough, those 3 guys on horseback with the plate mail and the long swords ride up to you. One of them draws their sword and yells, like, as an announcement to the world, and points the sword at you guys. These are the villains. These are the ones that murdered Lord Fang. And now you notice that there are a couple of town guardsmen around them. He says, I demand that in the name of Lord Fang, you arrest these men.
And I say, well, I'm not sure the name of Lord Fang carries too much weight, seeing as how he's pretty dead.
A couple of the guards chuckle at this. And one of the knights that's trying to arrest you looks at him and, like, kind of astonished and says, how you would laugh at such a crass joke? The guard kind of just rolls back on his heels and says, well, you know, this isn't really Lord Fang's realm, and while we're not super pleased about his death, this is beyond your jurisdiction, guys. You guys haven't broken any rules in our town.
And I say, sir, I'm thankful that you noticed that. Also, please note that what happened in that town was, I think, a great travesty, but we have no intention of repeating that. In fact, we just saved a town from an ogre attack, and that's why we brought you new people here, which I know is not necessarily goodwill to you guys, but hopefully you can see that we do have the intention of doing good things as opposed to bad.
He says, yeah, we actually have already gotten a couple of refugees that came through here a few days ago. You know? They told us you did some stuff, you fought off some ogres. Town's pretty much gone, but yeah, I heard got some mixed reviews about you. The knights look super incredulous. They stare at him like, are you kidding me? And they kind of do like a double take and like, he killed a lord. And they're like, well, different kingdom, sorry. And the 3 knights just kind of sit there astonished.
And I say to the 3 knights, I understand that you were a part, you witnessed your lord die, and your loyalty is to be respected. And I am far and away removed from being a man that would deny another man an opportunity to get the justice they seek. So if you want, we could do battle in name of your dead lord right now.
He kind of brings his sword up in a salute and says, you are an honorable man, Prince Longbourn. I would very much like to fight you. It'd be my honor.
I say, well, I've got a great track record with this kind of a thing, but
I'm gonna hurt you really bad.
I would not deny you this. So, when would you like to do it?
I see no reason not to do it here and now.
Great. Let us go in the woods. There's no reason that anybody needs to see this carnage. Other than
Kinda
our
looks
partners
back
here.
and forth and says, do you fear to do justice in the open light of day in front of God and all in front of the gods and all their...
Sir, I am of royal blood, and I've learned that you don't actually kill people in front of innocent bystanders and townspeople, and you certainly don't do it at the front door of a town that you're just coming to visit. So you're going to have to take my word on this one.
He grumbles and says, well, let there at least be some witnesses. And he gestures to the rest of his men.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. He seems
So-
satisfied.
Start walking to the woods. As we do, I shoot Ryan no, I'm just kidding. But what I do is I whisper to them, let us have a fair fight, but if he knocks me down again, I need you guys to gank the shit out of them and then get me out of there and save my life.
This is not the same guy that you fought before. This is a different guy, by the way.
But he was there?
Yeah, he was there. He was like one of the other guys that was around.
Okay.
Remember, because there was a large audience of people.
Right.
Yeah. So he was one of the other guards or knights that was just kind of watching.
Okay.
So how did this
Okay.
start, by the way? What, they just came up and said, I'm going to fight you. This is someone from the other town?
Dude, pay attention, man.
Well, I got up
Yeah.
and left, so.
Oh.
I mean, I
Well-
can't pay attention to that.
No, that's a reasonable excuse, I guess. We walked into town. They said arrest him. The guards said no, out of your jurisdiction. We actually aren't too. We're not. You know, they didn't seem to have a problem. Vincent said, "If you want, I can fight you. If that will make you feel better." And the guy
Okay,
said, "Yeah."
cool, I
that's
got
fine."
all that.
Cool.
Okay.
So you lead him out of town. You
Yep.
walk back a ways. There's a couple of farms and whatnot nearby, as I said before. So you can't really get to a fort out of the town foresty area
Yeah.
without walking for more than a couple hours.
And JP, what you might not have heard is, as I was walking out, I said, if I go down, you guys got to save me and kill them.
Oh, no, I heard that part.
Okay.
Understood.
Okay. So do you go all the way out of town where it's just forest, or do you do it kind of just in the farm area?
Forest, I would say.
Okay. So you walk for a couple more hours, or I guess you're on horseback and you don't have the villagers with you anymore. So you can.
Well, not hours, just just out of eye shot, you know?
Yeah, but there's outlying farms and stuff. So
Okay.
there's always people around. You know, it's a big city. It kind of spreads a little bit.
Maybe an hour then.
Yeah. So you guys go an hour out and set up a duel. He dismounts off his horse.
Yep.
I take it you did the same, and you guys kind of set up for a duel.
Now, he's plate mail, you said?
Yeah, he's in plate mail,
Which is much heavier?
which is heavier, so it protects better. But if I'm yeah, it's better armor than you have.
Okay.
However, he does not have a shield. Instead of a shield, this guy has just a long sword and a shield. Yeah, one of the guys with him has a two-handed sword, but this guy just has a long sword. Okay,
Let's do it.
let's do it. So duel begins. Roll initiative. D10
D10 plus what?
plus nothing, and lower is better in this case.
7.
Cool. You go first.
Sweet.
You go up towards him and swing your sword.
D20 plus 4?
I think it's D20 plus 5 because you're level. No, it's D20 plus 4. Why is it 5? Oh no, because you're specialized. D20 plus 5.
20.
20. That is a hit.
D12?
No, D8 plus
Oh.
4.
Roll D8 plus 4?
Yeah.
8.
You strike him mightily in the arm. And he drops his shield right away.
Okay.
And he yields. He drops the shield and drops the sword and says, "Okay." Okay.
All right. And then, well, I say to him,
blood running down from his arm, and that was way too fast.
you didn't mean for that. Is this real, or are you saving me from a guy that's got 100 health and he's dealing 50 damage or something like that?
I just rolled for HP, and he only had 9 life.
Okay.
For a 3rd level fighter, which is really, really bad.
All right. So
Yeah.
I say, gentlemen, I accept your yield. I understand why you pursued us, but I have to ask that now that we have dealt with this, justice has been served. Whether you think we are bad people or not, we're in pursuit of trying to do good, so I need you to leave us alone now.
Holding his arm that's bleeding all over the place, he kind of glares at you and says, we will let you go for now, but if you come back to our lands, we will arrest you and try you all for murder."
Okay, so now I walk forward to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to slap him.
Okay. You
So I
slap
take
him.
off whatever my gear is. So I'm going to roll for the slap. Is it roll D20
20.
plus 4?
It should be plus 2 for your level. Just D20 plus 2. Yeah.
17.
All right. You slap him in the face. No problem.
And I say, where I come from, the way we dealt with this, it is considered done. If you are unhappy with how this has gone, I understand that, as your lord is dead as shit. But now I'm going to have to ask that we trade armor. I get your armor, you get mine, and I will agree to your terms that if we come back, you can come after us, but otherwise I will strike you down where you stand.
He stares at you and says, "You would steal my armor?"
No, I would murder the man that threatened my life after losing a fair, agreed-upon duel for justice.
He
I
kinda
would take
grumbles
that
a
which
bit,
is mine.
and he says, "So we're going to trade armor."
Yes, I will not let you leave defenseless, but I'm going to definitely take your better armor.
He's kind of astounded and says, "And if I say no?"
If you say no, tonight I will dine on bear soup with your skull as my bowl.
The two guys that are with him kind of loosen their swords and their scabbards, and they say, "Would you resort to common thievery to make a point?"
Gentlemen, I understand you're baseborn, so I'll explain this one more time a little bit slower. I acknowledged, while outside of your jurisdiction, that you were upset because of what happened at your town, and I honored you by accepting a duel for justice. I win, he yielded, but by rights of the duel, I should have taken his life and his armor anyways. But now I am asking that we trade, and I allow him to say what he said, which is that if we come back to your part of town where you defend, you will then try to, once again, obtain us. I'm allowing for that to happen, despite my victory, and all I'm asking for is you trade your armor for your life.
They kind of exchange glances, see that they're surrounded, and the guy says, "Well, the customs of the Longborn family are strange to us, but if that is what it is, then so be it." And he starts taking off his armor.
I do the same,
Okay.
and I give him my armor.
Strip down. You put on his armor. Doesn't, like, it fits you, but not quite right. You're going to need to get it tailored a little bit, you know, because you're a little bit bulkier, stronger than he is. So
Right.
it's a little bit tight in the shoulders. You don't quite have the range of motion that you'd like. You're going to have to get it altered. But yeah, you put it on.
And I say, thank you, and as a gesture of good token, I would ask that my buddy here, Tugabug, maybe heals you so that you're safe for your travels.
Tugglebutt.
How does he respond first off to that, the guard?
The guards aren't here.
I mean, not
Actually,
the guard,
one of
but
the guards that
person
wandered-
he just knocked down is what I'm asking.
He kind of looks at you, surprised with wide eyes, and goes, "Heal me?"
Okay.
Like, no, it's more of like a, what does that mean, heal me?
So I'm going to walk over to him, and since he doesn't know what's going on, I'm going to slightly massage his scalp, and he's going to get healed.
Slightly massage the scalp.
Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't even flinch as you approach.
Okay. I'll do one of the lesser ones.
Okay, D8.
1. Hey, I said lightly.
Still a good token as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. He gains 1 HP.
Sweet.
And I'm just going to
Okay.
keep massaging him until Vincent walks away.
His bleeding stops, but his wound is still pretty bad. Vincent, what do you do?
I say, gentlemen, may our paths never cross, but should they, I understand. I bid you good day, sirs. And then turn to walk.
Okay.
And as I walk away, I'll give him a slap on the back and heal him once more. Another small heal
Okay.
for 5.
Okay. 6. All right, he's almost at full.
All right, I'll walk
His
away.
wound heals. They kind of mutter amongst themselves, remount, and take off. Him now wearing chainmail, and Vincent, you are wearing. Is it field or is it 3/4 plate? Holy shit! How
Cool.
the fuck did you just get plate mail?
Because I looted a live corpse, son.
You guys aren't supposed to play this way. You're breaking the rules. I don't like this game. It's 3/4 plate that you're wearing. It improves your AC by 2.
Nice.
So basically,
Is that really good?
What's better?
Well, it's better.
Yeah, it's better.
But the way you reacted just makes it seem like...
Well, yeah, because if you were to buy 3/4 plate mail, it would be like 800 gold to buy it.
Mm.
So, you know,
You just got to kill like 8 more innocent people. And
yeah, so far this
Nah.
killing of innocence is really working out for us. I gotta say, guys.
there's a reason
No.
she takes a crime.
Oh, all right.
It is the
So
easier
say, look,
way.
guys, I got to get this thing tailored, but also we should just check out the town anyways. By the sound of the guards, we finally found reprieve, and again, I think if we keep doing these good deeds, eventually fucking Visenyas or whatever that place was called leave us behind, but
Vignes.
let's go check it out.
Okay.
So we're going to
Okay.
go in there. I have to do something real quick for 1 minute, then I'll be right back.
Okay. Do you guys? I'm sorry, Neil. What was that?
No, I'm muttering to myself.
Oh,
It's
okay.
cool.
So I guess when we walk in the town, do they stop us this time? Do we freely walk in?
No, you freely walk in. The 5 guards that were, standing around the horsemen are still there, and they're keeping an eye on you as you walk in.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to one of them, ask them if there's a spa in town.
A spa?
Someplace where I can have a nice shower and get a mani-pedi, et cetera, et cetera.
You mean like a bathhouse?
That would work, yeah. Whatever they have in these times.
Yeah, we got a bathhouse. We got a lot of them.
Which one would you say is your finest bathhouse?
Certainly one that wouldn't let you in.
Ouch. Well, I'll just disregard that comment. Which one would let me in? I smell like shit, as you can probably tell.
Yep. The old bucket is down that way. They'll let you in.
The old bucket.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll see you guys later. I'm heading towards the old bucket if I get lost and killed. You guys know where to find me.
Have fun
Thank
at
you.
the bathhouse.
There's a whole nother adventure
Don't
that takes
drop
place
the
there
soap.
that we're not going to roleplay. Continuing on, what did the rest of you guys do?
I go to the... I forgot what the name of the place is that makes capes or whatever out of
Like
my skin.
A tailor?
a tanner or a tailor or a leathersmith. What the fuck do you call those? Yeah, that place.
Leather worker, yeah.
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 Okay. So yeah, I go to the leather worker
Okay,
with my,
with your
my bear gore
giant,
pelt.
bear skin.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you walk on in, and he just looks at you and is like, "Holy shit! What the hell is that?"
This is my dead bro Bear Gore's pelt. I unfortunately had to kill him, and I want to make a cloak in his armor, in his honor.
He kind of is like, "Okay." You got he takes the skin from you and lays it out on the bloodstained table.
Mhm.
He goes, "Well, this is way too fucking big for a cloak. It's gonna drag behind you for like 5-6 feet."
Yeah, you can tailor it to fit, and you can keep the remains. You can make whatever else you want out of it if you want.
It's like, "Awesome. I can get to work on that right away, but it's gonna take me like 2 days,
Okay.
and it will cost you. I guess you already have the hide. For the work, it'll cost you 10 gold."
Okay. And I want to try and make a barter with you. I have a cloak already made.
Back.
It's a cloak made out of hellhounds. And I show him my hellhound cloak. And I say, I'll give you this in exchange for you making the bear pelt for me.
Done.
In the distance, you hear Tuttigub say, "Fucking moron!"
You can have it, man. This has the sentimental value for me.
Okay. He says, "Come back in 2 days.
Okay.
We'll have it done." Cool.
God damn.
Okay, so I'm going to pursue a tailor or whatever, a guy that can fix my armor.
An armor smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You ask around. Yeah, the best armor smiths are in the city itself, behind the wall, but there are some that are out here in the town that can do the work for you.
Oh, so we'd have to go beyond the wall?
No, I mean there's some in town that can do it, but
Yeah.
the best ones are beyond the wall. It depends
Well,
on
that's
just.
just price, I guess.
So you head up to the armor smith around here.
Yeah.
You explain your needs. He says, "Oh yeah, we can work that out. I'll need to take some measurements and work with you a little bit, but we should be able to hammer it out in probably 45 minutes or so."
All right, let's do it.
Okay, cool. 20 gold.
Sounds good.
Cool.
And I know that I could have bartered it down, but Vincent Longbourn is not a salesman.
Yeah, well, that's fine. It's fine. Okay, so you lose 20 gold. You gain your plate mail, and everything's good within half an hour. You know, he gets all those parts that were a little bit too indented. Now when you look at it, it's not the prettiest plate. You know, it's good. It looks good, but it's not perfect. So,
Right.
You know, it's got some dents here, some dings. If you'd gone to the better smith, it probably would have come out a little bit nicer looking, but it's just as functional.
Fair enough.
Abigail, what do you do? We haven't heard much from you today.
I'm gonna go and see if there's a magic shop.
Okay. Who do you ask about that?
Town's guard.
All right. You ask.
Hello, is there a magic shop around here?
This is one of the town
Hello.
guards that was watching you guys deal with the horsemen, and he kind of nods and says, "Yeah, we got a guy who can cast some spells for you." And he winks at you.
I wink back and I say, where is he?
He chuckles and says, "If you go down that street a ways, go over there, you'll find him."
Alright, so I go. I think
Yeah.
we need to share what Ryan just wrote.
Yeah, so in party chat, Ryan says, "Hi, is your local alchemist around? I'd like to kill him."
So I go to the wizard's place.
Okay.
Knock
You
knock.
walk in. There's a young, plump man wearing white robes sitting behind a counter with a little candle next to him reading a big, fat, musty-smelling book.
Hello there.
He says, hold on, one moment. Okay. Hi, oh, you're a lovely-looking little elf. What can I do for you?
I have this locked box. I would like to know if it is enchanted or has any magical implications in it.
Interesting. May I see the box?
Yes. I give him the box.
Takes it from you. He turns it over. He shakes it a little bit and says, well, I'd have to cast some spells to see if it's truly magical, and that will cost you.
How much?
10 gold to see if it's magical.
Is there anything I can do so that the price would be lower?
No? You could give me 100 silver. Maybe 1,000 copper or platinum.
It's the same, Abigail.
I know it's the same. It doesn't help.
I mean, I'll take trade if you have something to trade.
Let me see my players thing. What do I have? Can someone link it to
2
me?
million gold.
I know I have a lot of gold, but I'm a cheap ass.
Yeah, I'm linking your... Where the hell did it go? La, 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 la. 8mm, do you got it?
Yar.
In case you didn't get it too, here it is in chat.
Oh, thank you. Let's see what I have real quick. Besides tons of gold. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna want anything. Whoa, wait. How about... Nah. Never mind. Okay. I'll say, how about 8 gold? Because I don't even know if there's anything magical about it.
He says, well, it doesn't matter whether or not it's magical. Casting the spell is what takes the effort. So why don't you just give me 10 gold and we'll call it that.
Tuttigo
All
screams
right.
from the spa.
I say, all right.
Jew!
I give him the 10 gold.
Okay. You give him the 10 gold, he casts a spell and says, oh, interesting. Yeah, there is something. There is a magical enchantment placed around the box. The contents of the interior may. I don't know. This enchantment around it seems to be blocking any further divination. Where did you get this? This is a very interesting little box here.
It's
Shakes it again.
It's family heirloom.
Heirloom, not heirloom.
The same thing. I have an Elvish accent, okay? Elvish
It
accent.
doesn't loom in your hair, ma'am.
Elvish is a weird language, man.
All right, sorry.
So she says family heirloom.
Yes, family heirloom.
And he says, well,
So, is there any way you could, like, remove the enchantment so I could be able to work on
Harrison,
the
come on.
Because it's unopenable.
he says, yeah, I think it would take some study, and it would take
Here.
time, and it would
Stay
take
here.
probably a great deal of spells, but it could be done. It only matters if you have the money to pay for it.
How much are we talking here?
I don't know. It depends on how long. I mean, it would take at least a day, maybe months. I don't know.
Hmm.
And it could cost anywhere from 100 gold to 20,000. It depends on the level, the protection spells around it. I can't give you a single quote.
Hmm. This seems quite unsure. Do you think you're qualified to deal with this? You think another wizard with more experience could do better? Honestly.
Yeah, of course. More experienced wizards can always do better.
Do you know any more experienced wizard around here?
He kind of blinks at you and says, do you know where you are?
A big city.
At the center of city, there is a tower. Well, there's a wall, and within the walls, there's a very large tower. Within that tower is a very, very powerful mage. He is the most qualified individual I have ever heard of.
Harrison, stop.
How can I reach this man?
By climbing the tower.
No one has seen him in a very long time, at least not out here.
This seems interesting.
Get in there.
I will get back to you on this, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
He hands you back the box, and you head out, and he continues flipping through his book. So,
Okay, that was the Abigail.
Yeah, so I joined
Awesome.
back the party, and then I tell them about what I heard about the tower and the mage, and I say, apparently he might be there or he might have disappeared.
By the way,
And
Neil, I
because
guess we're all
maybe-
at the tavern or something like that. Because
Yeah.
you guys meet up somewhere. It's fine.
I'm just telling you
Yeah.
guys about it, and I'm saying, if we like helped him out, he's one of the best mages around here. Maybe we could get his favors from him, and he's a great wizard.
okay.
So,
Maybe get enchanted
Want us to
weapons.
approach the most, yeah.
so what you're
Okay.
basically saying is, if we help you with this little quest, then you're sharing
don't-
your loot with
don't-
us.
Huh?
You're sharing some kind of loot with us.
Yeah, what
We
were
help
you
I
doing
didn't
at this
say
magic
anything,
shop
I just-
anyways? Why do you want to talk to this wizard?
Because I wanted to get my items checked out.
What items? I don't know what you're
Well,
referencing.
you know I took stuff from the one we shall not name.
Voldemort's here?
Voldemort.
No, the other one that Vincent fought for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just checking out if anything's magical, and And then I heard that there's a much better wizard that people haven't heard of in a while. Figured we could all use some enchantments. So decided to share.
As I say, like as I ponder it, I kind of click my boots together. I say, you know, maybe we should talk to this guy. What
Let's
do the
find
rest?
Super Wizard.
What do the rest of you think? Vincent Brigger?
Well, I say we, I guess so, but yeah, I guess we can try. It just seems kind of silly. It's like, oh, the most powerful mage in the whole land? No one's seen him in like a long time? Okay.
Oh, why wouldn't we try to find him?
We'll go check him out, ask him about a lockbox.
Well, we don't know that it's a lockbox. Yeah.
No, you don't know about the logbox.
I
Ask him
think
about items.
I'm trying to convince you guys by saying we could get enchanted weapons if he's in any kind of trouble. And we love enchanted weapons.
so. You're saying our incentive is that when we find this guy, he can enchant our weapons for some kind of.
And good rep for saving a wizard if he has troubles.
Saving a wizard if he has troubles. Do you hear yourself, or?
Yeah! Great idea!
All right. Well, while we got you here, and I look at you very sternly, no murdering of any kind.
Nope. No murdering.
I don't think we can endure another. The entire world is after us because we murdered somebody.
Okay, murdering.
All right. Thank you.
Everything
All right,
is
we
good
can-
in the hood.
Let's hang out at the tavern. Let's ask around, and then if nothing seems to pan out, let's definitely go and try to get to the next city, I guess, which is beyond the wall.
Okay, so you hang out. You're in the tavern, hanging out. What do you inquire about?
I go to the bartender and just say, "We're adventurers. You know, does anyone know of any trouble that could use some help, or is there any work around here, that kind of thing?"
There's always work to be done in the city. Yeah, what sort of work you looking for?
Well, in the past, we've escorted people. We've, I guess that's the only real legitimate job we've done. We retrieved items from someone, but then, and I just kind of mutter.
Okay. Well, how about you sit yourself over there, and if anyone comes looking for general work like that, general mercenary stuff, I'll let you know, or I'll send them your way.
Okay, I'll have a couple drinks out. A couple of apple juices, please.
Kind of tilts his head and says, "Sure, apple juice." All right, the
I'll
rest of you,
ask-
what are you doing?
I'll ask if he has heard anything about the wizard. Have you heard anything about the very powerful wizard? I heard he's been...
You mean
very-
Dalamar?
Yes, Dalamar.
Yeah, everyone. I mean, the town's full of rumors about him. No one's seen him in, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. Kind of locked himself up in his... I mean, occasionally he does this, but I don't know. Seems a little bit different this time. Usually we see lights up in the tower, but this time there haven't been lights for a bit.
Is there any rumors of what he'd be up to?
Lady, there's rumors about everything.
All right.
Some people
Where
say
is
he's
this tower?
conjuring demons from another world. Some people say he's eating children. Others say he's cured all disease and is spreading it throughout the lands.
All right.
You know,
Where's
other people say he's even left the plane and gone somewhere else. I'm sorry, what were you saying? I got carried away.
Where is this tower?
Where's his tower?
This tower.
It's the
want you to
gigantic
go
one that
outside
you can see from everywhere.
Okay. I didn't- Thank you.
Elves. What can I get you? Says someone else.
I go up to the bar, and I get a drink, and I pour a drink out for Bear Gore,
Okay.
and then I drink the rest of it.
You just pour it on
You
the
just
bar.
pour it on the ground.
No, on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah. Right on the ground.
Bartender looks at you and says, "I have to clean that up now."
Okay.
You can get out. Get out.
All right. I'll go. That's just my bro, Bear Gore. Had to be done.
Damn it, Gregor.
Had to be done, but
All right, order a drink and then pour it on the floor.
no, not the whole thing. Just like like they
Yeah.
do.
I'm
You said
gonna
you
step
poured
up.
it out. You said,
No, pour one out is what I said.
yeah,
Like-
that implies a whole freaking.
No, it's an expression. Pour one out, like you pour out a sip for your
Yeah,
dead
but you
company.
made a mess.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I poured out a sip.
Don't pour out just
I
like a tap. It's not like a bloop. Normally, it's
I think
pretty
Gregor's
good.
watched
No,
too many rap videos.
Poured out just a little bit. That's it. Like a sip.
So I'm gonna approach the bar and ask for a beer. As Breger's walking out, I'm gonna stop him.
Oh my god.
I'll just act like whatever's cheap, just a regular beer.
grog.
It's a
Yeah,
good,
they get you some grog.
great. So I get the grog, and I'll motion to Breger, and I'm just gonna throw the beer up in the air. And just be like, "Don't worry, I'll see myself out." And then go over and put my arm around Ryan and just walk out of the bar.
Okay. They get kicked out. The bartender looks at Vincent and Abigail and says, "Are you two going to make any trouble?"
I will not pour my beer.
All right.
I just shake my head and start sharpening the non-blood swords.